Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Jesus TV. My return subscribers, thank you all so much for sticking with me. My new viewers, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that whenever I post a video you get notified. This gist is out of my usual gist. I always bring royalty gist and all that, but this particular gist, I just can't wrap my head around it. So I said I will bring the gist to you people so we can talk about it. So this is a story about a 19-year-old girl, Abimbola, who fell in love with a guy who is around his age. They are in the same age group category. They call him IVD. I know his name is Ikechukwu something something. He's an Igbo guy, while Abimbola is a Yoruba lady. And it was said that they were both very, very in love with each other. That Abimbola had to drop out of secondary school just for Ikechukwu, because when they give her money for her school fees, she will take the money and give to Ikechukwu, IVD, according to the gist. According to what I heard, that IVD was actually disowned by his people because he's not, let me put it in a polite manner, he doesn't behave well. Yes. So, and according to the gist, Abimbola's mother, siblings were all pleading with her to at least go back to school, finish her education. She refused. She wanted to build with this young guy. And before you know it, Abimbola took in for their first child. And her people trying to save her from what she was entering into, as a child. They didn't know how IVD got her number and called her and threatened to kill himself if she doesn't come back. And be that she was actually pregnant for him, they allowed them and they both got married. According to the gist too, that these two people might have taken covenants because their marriage was actually toxic. When I mean toxic. And according to the chats, the WhatsApp chats that's been flying all over social media, is that Abimbola said she carried Ebo for IVD. Like, she did a lot of sacrifices for him, to be wealthy, to be rich, to be where he is now, that she actually made him. People are saying that she used herself to do rituals for IVD to have money. You know that IVD didn't go to school as well, and how they became so wealthy and bought so many properties, bought a house in Lekki. He started selling cars, was so mysterious. A lot of people were actually questioning, their source of wealth. And being young couples, they've been together for 19 years. Yes, they have 5 children together, 4 girls and 1 boy. And knowing that, according to the gist, that IVD was always sleeping around with Lekki girls. A lot of names were actually mentioned. Messi Eke, Barbie doll, one Barbie doll, I don't even know her name, and a lot of girls. And according to one of the videos that IVD posted online, we could hear Late Abimbola, calling him HIV positive man. And it was circulated that IVD also contracted HIV from one of these girls that he was sleeping with, because he was always sleeping around. Yes, IVD sells cars. Of course, you know why most Lekki girls, most girls in Lagos, you all know how it is. So there's no need of bringing up the gist anyways. So this was what actually happened that same day. According to the brother, that Abimbola was actually prepared to leave, but she was not going to leave without anything. Haven't She has built all her life revolves around this guy. For the past years, both of them have been together. She didn't even go to school. So she wanted to secure a property for her children, at least for her 5 kids. Knowing fully well that IVD has actually sold all their properties, the properties they acquired together. What he did with the money, she doesn't know. So she was trying to break the safe where the documents to the house was, when probably someone informed IVD of what she was trying to do, and he came back home. On trying to get back at him, she poured kerosene in all the in the building, because IVD got to know that she brought in a welder to break the safe, so she can collect the papers to the house, according to the gist. So when IVD came back, she was holding the papers. He snatched the papers from her and all that. So according to the gist, Abimbola was like, if I cannot secure this house, we will burn it down, because this is the only property left. I can't go empty-handed. So in the bid to burn down the house and all that, and she already poured, according to the brother, that she was one that poured the kerosene on her body. So in a bid to burn down the house, she snatched the paper from IVD, and they were dragging it and all that. She caught fire. So in a bid to save her, they said yes. He said IVD tried to save her too. Or somebody else said it, that he carried her and threw her inside the pool. That was the worst mistake he did, at least according to what somebody said. Why her brother said he threw her inside the water and left her there. So, and when they finally took her to the hospital, it was disastrous, and that is it. It was already a first-degree burn. According to the brother, the IVD was actually watching his sister born. Do you understand? But we don't actually know the main gist, what actually happened, because him too, he was not actually there, but what he was told by the girl that was actually there, and Abimbola's son. So in numerous videos that we've been seeing online that IVD actually released by himself, you can actually hear him insulting his wife, calling his wife bastard, talking about his children like they were not his. You will know that, okay, all emotions in this wedding
you bust your ass on me.
was actually gone. There was no longer emotion, it was just hatred. Fire. These are two people that were just actually forcing themselves to be in the same place. And this is actually the gist. Right now, they said Abimbola is gone. She's dead. May her soul rest in peace. And IVD is on a run. He's hiding. But we don't actually know the truth, what actually happened. According to part of the gist, from the WhatsApp chat, it was said that Abimbola said that the Baba that did something for them said she's the one that brought wealth, that her name represents wealth, that IVD is shining with her glory. She sacrificed her glory for him to go and stay in Badagry. So me, I kept asking why a woman would make such a
holding on to
huge
this illusion that always told
sacrifice
her that he's
for a
stupid,
man.
that
Women
she's
can go
in
any
there for her
length to
children.
satisfy a man when they are in love, when they are
This was when they
stupidly
were
in
3.
love.
They became
That
4
I
and they became
understand.
5.
But there are things
So she had
that
5 children.
you as
She
a
has 5
child
children.
should not
Do
even
that.
think of.
They do that as the first one kid.
They
You
can take
cannot.
oaths, which is normal. As normal then, women did that a lot.
Bad.
And a lot of people are actually still saying that,
You know, I feel so bad. I never got
when
to
a
speak
child
to her. I
is
never
up to
got to
15
meet her
years,
in
that is when they
person.
become vulnerable, and anything can happen, especially for girls. So that is the age you have to try as much as you can to hold them down, to bring them closer as a mother and all that. And in another video clip, IVD insulting his wife's mom. is totally unacceptable and all that. You will know that these people are just two war zone. It was just a war zone home. I kept feeling for the children. What are these children going to be in future? The trauma, the pains, the hatred, and all that. That is the gist. Well, people are really, really going through a lot, and a lot of people have decided that they will still stay there. I can remember one time that Gist Lover posted this gist on his Instagram and said that Abimbola has left IVD and all that. All of a sudden, they came out to debunk the rumor. All of a sudden, Abimbola went back. They started hearing that Abimbola has gone back. They tried to make the blogger a liar. But at the end of the day, she paid the debt with her own life. So why is it I don't know what to say. Anyways, I said let me bring the gist to you people. I don't want to be the one. I don't want to judge. I don't want to say anything. I mean, you cannot let me tell you people. You cannot advise a woman that is in love. That is it. So it's better she makes the mistakes by herself and retrace her steps by herself. But in a situation whereby the woman at last loses her life is something we don't pray for. But sometimes most women lose their lives before they can realize that it was not worth it. Why most times it could be an injury that could almost cost them their life before they could realize that it is not worth it. Sometimes the grace of God is sufficient for the woman and she realizes on time that this is not worth it and lives and saves her life. Do you understand? So this is it. This is what is actually going on in marriages. I don't know in few years to come if people who actually want to get married, settle down with anybody, with the way people that were in love are fighting each other these days, with the way they are hating each other, with the way they disrespect each other. Why somebody is actually saying that it is even better to marry an older person or to even arrange marriage for someone, because they think arranged marriage that the two parties tend to respect each other more than people that feel like they have been friends for a long time, they've known each other for a long time and all that. I don't know which is which, but I know that marriage is an institution. We cannot know it all. So my beautiful people, this is the gist I said let me bring to you. As of now, IVD is nowhere to be found. Nobody knows where he is. He's just there releasing videos, and people find that disrespectful. And of course, you all heard he didn't go to school, and so he wouldn't know how to behave. How to behave, how to react. And not just going to school. The way you as a parent raise your children matters a lot. It will give them common sense on what to do in every situation that they find themselves. So my beautiful people, thank you all once more for listening to my gist. Thank you all once more for your comments in the comment sections. I really appreciate you all. Yes, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel for more gist on this space. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.